how is your juice, Kako?
It's good, Mamu and Papu, really refreshing.
This is Kako Tomlinson. He is 11 years old. He lives a happy life with his parents Mamu and Papu, but little did he know that on this day, his life was about to change forever.
Well, hurry up and drink your juice because we need to go to the supermarket to do some shopping.
Okay, I'll finish up real quick.
Kako and his parents took the bus to the supermarket, and whilst on the bus, there were two abductors looking at them, especially Kako. They were silently looking at the three, just as before things started going crazy.
I beg your pardon, but can you please stop looking at us? It's getting on our nerves. Hey look, our stop's coming up. Let's just get out of the bus.
Kako and his parents left the bus, but the couple followed them.
Mamu and Papu, why was there a couple who both look exactly like me stalking us on our ride?
I don't know, little man, they're just, well, weird. But anyway, let's not worry about that, there is shopping to be done.
Kako and his parents entered the supermarket, unaware that the couple from the bus followed them inside, watching them, especially Kako.
Okay, stay with us, Kako, at all times and absolutely no wandering off, stay on our side.
Sure, Mamu and Papu.
Kako's parents were still a little suspicious about the strangers that stalked them and the aforementioned son, so they let him on their side just in case, but suddenly...
Okay, should we get full-fat milk or low-fat milk? What do you think, Kako?
They waited a response from Kako, but he got none, all he got was silence.
Kako? Hey, Kako. I asked you a question. You know that it's rude to ignore someone when they ask you a question.
They turned around to scold their son, but when they did, they discovered that he was no longer stood at their side.
Kako. Kako, where are you? This isn't funny, Kako. Stop messing around. Come out, Kako. Answer us.
Unfortunately, no response came from Kako. He had completely disappeared and his parents began to fear the worst.
Someone help us. I think our son's been taken.
Excuse me, you two, but as there seems to be a problem, I'm the manager of this store.
It's our son, Kako. He's gone missing. 1 minute he was stood behind me and then the next minute he was gone.
Yep, we're pretty sure those stalkers took her.
Okay, and what makes you think he has been taken?
Well, when we were on the bus before we came here, a couple stalked us without saying anything, and then our son disappeared. It's a little suspicious.
Well, we have security cameras installed around the store. Perhaps you both would like to come to our head office and check our CCTV and see if we can find anything.
Yes, thank you.
The manager took Mamu and Papu up to the CCTV room to see if they can find anything on the cameras.
Now this system shows every single room and aisle. Now if your son has been abducted, then this should hopefully show us. It will make for strong evidence.
They watched the security footage on the screen, and what they saw did indeed confirm their worst fears. They saw the couple from the train carrying Kako under their arms.
No. It's the stalkers from the train. They took our precious little Kako. We should have known.
Well, seeing as this is indeed an abduction, then we will inform my big brother and sister. They work at the police station.
The manager called his siblings immediately, and all three of them took Mamu and Papu to a quiet room once they had arrived to discuss Kako's abduction.
Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Tomlinson, can you please tell us a little information about your son? What was he wearing?
Our son, Kako, wears a red beanie cap made entirely out of wool.
And you believe that their abductors were stalking you both on the bus when you were on your way to the supermarket?
Yes, they kept looking at us, and they followed us on the supermarket, and they snatched Kako as we watched it on the CCTV cameras, and it possibly might be the fact that they might be forcing him to be his son.
Okay, this seems to be some very interesting information. Can you please describe that couple to us? It would be most helpful and help us find them quicker.
Well, they exactly look like Kako, but taller. The man is wearing a baseball cap and a mustache, and the woman was wearing a construction hat.
Looks like we may have the case of forced child abduction. These two must have been taken Kako to force him into becoming their son.
But we don't understand. Kako is only 11. He can't get into things that are dangerous unless he's 18 or something.
Well, if this is the case, then there's a strong chance that the couple who took Kako will try and smuggle him out of the city of Aurora, so we'll put the airports on high alert.
Don't worry, Mr. and Mrs. Tomlinson, we'll do everything we can do to get Kako back.
But what if it's too late? What if he's been already taken out of Colorado?
We will do everything in our power to get your son back. This isn't the first case of child abduction we've had to deal with.
Within hours, Kako's abduction was shown in the evening news.
Hello and welcome to the evening news. Earlier today, an 11-year-old was abducted from a local supermarket. The victim, 11-year-old Kako Tomlinson, was shopping with his parents when he was snatched by what his parents believed to be a couple. The couple were stalking them on the bus earlier today. All local airports have been put on high alert in case the suspects attempts to smuggle the kid out of Colorado. We'll keep you up to date on the latest information.
Unfortunately, it was too late. Kako had been already smuggled out of Colorado, and he had moved to Chicago with his new parents, and as soon as they reached his new home, they took him to their basement.
Don't cry, Kako. We're gonna have so much fun torturing and grounding you in the power of Go Animate.
You heard your new mother. You'll stay in Chicago, and you will never ever come back to Colorado. Ever.
Kako, you are our son now, so we expect some respect from you. You will do whatever we ask of you. No questions asked, understand?
Stop crying. If you think we are going to let you go home, then you can think again. You are our son now, so deal with it.
We said stop crying. You are our son now, and this is your home. You'll respect and please be a good little son, understand?
No. This isn't my home. My home is not in Chicago. I want to go home. I want Mamu and Papu.
Shut up, you little shit. You are never going back to your old home. This is your home now. You are our son now, and you will stay here for the rest of your life. Now stay in the basement and wait until dinner.